Hi, my name is Russ Knopp, and I'm the owner of Comfort Keepers and a proud supporter of the Hot Topics series. For the last 15 years, we have been keeping seniors safe and happy in their homes. I'd like to give a shout out right now to all the Comfort Keepers who are working around the clock to keep our clients safe and happy during this pandemic. We are proud to support the Hot Topics series in partnership with the Petoskey Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber has always been an awesome resource for us business owners. And during this pandemic, they've just stepped up their game even farther. Thank you, Petoskey Chamber of Commerce. We have Comfort Keepers. Hope you find today's presentation useful. As always, if you're in further need of assistance, please contact the Chamber. Thank you and enjoy the presentation.
Welcome to another Petoskey Strong Hot Topics focused on community. I'm Nikki Devitt, president of the Petoskey Regional Chamber of Commerce, and I am joined today by Diane Dakins, the assistant director of the Petoskey Area Visitors Bureau. Hello, Diane. Thank you for joining me.
Good morning, Nikki. Thanks for having me with you today.
Everybody should know that you and I actually, in normal circumstances, share an office. So this is very strange to have a conversation with you when we can't be in the same building. So nice to see you.
Know.
Yes, the Visitors Bureau.
Again, it's a while.
Yeah, we'll get back to that someday. The Visitors Bureau and the Chamber have long since shared an office in the downtown. So it's nice to see your friendly face again. I brought you in because I wanted to talk a little bit about, the Chamber. We've been saying stay safe to stay open for so long, and it means so much. And, our concern has always been not just the health and well-being of our community, but the economic viability of our community. And from the tourism standpoint of it, from the Visitors Bureau standpoint of it, this is just as important now as it was, say, in the summer, when we were really advocating and everybody was masking up so well. And the issue now is masks have become a little bit less. We know we're in a surge, we're in a spike, and there's a million reasons this is happening. But what we have to look to for our community right now is winter tourism is still vitally important to us and can be done safely. Our ski resorts have worked so hard to get ready to open in such a way that would allow that revenue stream in our community safely. And that's the key word, safely. Right. So I wanted you to kind of tell us a little bit about just, what does winter involve in Northern Michigan?
Well, winter is really incredibly important. And I know there's a lot of people that look at winter and think only Boyne Mountain, Boyne Highlands, and Nubs Knob benefit from the winter industry. And that is so wrong. Not only from the employee standpoint, I think people would be surprised, as I was, to find that between their three resorts, Boyne employs almost 2,000 people in a normal winter. And Nubs, between the ski school and the resort, is another almost 300 people. So that's a whole lot of employees just in one industry. I think that's a really big number. We know that skiing is a huge draw to this area. If you don't understand that, all you need to do is go about 40 miles in any direction here come January and see what's going on. While our towns are vibrant and active, certainly mostly on the weekend, but still during the week. Other towns around us are closed down. They have "we'll see you in the spring" signs, but we are still very active.
And being active is important, just as important now as it was in the summer. And I want to be very clear when we talk about this, when we talk about the importance of keeping our businesses open. It isn't just, it's not putting economy above health and safety and public health in any way. And it's all about the fact that our employees, our residents, our community members, they need to be able to go to work. They need to do it safely. They need to feel that when they are at work, they're in a safe environment. And that's where our businesses have been so stellar across the board. Our retail, our restaurants, everything, our theaters, all of our businesses have done such a phenomenal job all summer long, and they're adjusting to the pause we're in now. Our restaurants are doing takeout and doing everything they can And depending on how things go, if we even stay open at a moderate level through the winter months and we can accommodate some people into the area, our hotels are prepared, our ski resorts are prepared. We did this once, we can do it again.
Right.
And we can do it safely. And that's the key messaging to get across, is the importance of when you wear a mask, when you social distance, when you limit your gatherings, when you create your social pod, all these things that we're told are going to keep us safe, but also keep our sanity and keep our economy open. When you do all those things correctly, you're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for your community too.
Absolutely. And the trickle down effect, and I think that we all really know this in our heads, but we forget it. The trickle down effect of the ski resorts not being able to open, if that should happen, is just devastating, from all of their employees to the employees that their employees relate to. If that ski lift operator at Boyne can't go buy new tires, and the waitress at Boyne can't go get her nails done, the trickle down effect is just amazing, and how those dollars get spent. Once upon a time, and a lot of people remember that what is now Bay Harbor used to be the Portland Cement Factory. Portland Cement Factory paid their employees in silver dollars and then watched where they went. And, I wish that we could do that with the ski industry, with the winter industry, with people like Countywide who are renting snowmobiles. Those things are all incredibly important, even when it comes down to our winter sports park in Petoskey. Those dollars change hands, and all of those people are working really hard to make sure that once December 8th gets here, and hopefully the snow gets here, that we're going to be able to open. We need to have that happen. As a Visitors Bureau, we can look back at our reports over the last 35 years and tell you specifically every year that didn't have good snow. That's how important our winter industry is.
Yeah.
This year, I'm sorry. Yeah. This year,
go ahead.
We will spend over $500,000 to market winter this year in the Petoskey area. Statewide, it is a $20 billion a year industry, the ski industry is. And here it's about 120 million. And that is certainly not insignificant. We need to have those people here. Nikki, you know that in the past, the chamber staff has teased me.
Yes, we have.
For referring to snow as white gold from God, but it is here. And Boyne Mountain, Boyne Highlands, there are just such incredible, important businesses here that we need to support, and nubs, and we need to market this year. The only way that we can do that safely is if right now people are doing what we need to do, masking up and staying safe, social distancing. I know that Thanksgiving gatherings and not being with family are really hard. I'm going through the same thing, but we need to do that so we can get past this and get all these winter businesses open safely.
Right. And crushing the curve like we did in the spring, late spring, early summer, once we got things under control and we really, really did it. I want one thing to be clear is that our ski resorts, as we have said, have already implemented so many things, changed the entire way they're doing things. So it's not going to be the same old. You're not going to have, the giant festivals and events, but you do have the opportunity to go to an outdoor sport, do what you want to do. People will come up not just to ski, but people will come up to, be on the trails, to snowshoe, to do all of those things, because let's face it, we have the space for people to engage recreationally outdoors in small groups in their family and their social pods, feel safe, have fun, and really help themselves mentally and help their economy. We're lucky that we have that space. And we proved in the summer without events, without giant festivals and fairs and all these things, that people still wanted to be here, but they spent almost all of their time outdoors, with the exceptions of, getting out and doing a little retail shopping, getting out and, doing some dining, and those things they can still do, even if we don't have as much in-person dining, or we're still limited in those ways, or still limited with retail. People will want to be here for the fact that they can get outdoors safely. And so it's saying that this is vitally important. It's not asking for some giant winter festival. It's saying, let's just get ourselves to a point where we did what we did this summer, which was we kept our businesses open, and we kept our community members employed, and we kept, ourselves safe. And we can get back to that, as the surge starts to, as we can quash it and move forward and go on to that next place. So I appreciate you letting us know this and talking about it a little bit, because I think some people sometimes forget that winter is just as important to us in so many ways. As you said, that's so many, if you've got 2,300, community members who are counting on these jobs and having that income coming in with no federal relief in sight, which is a huge, huge issue. We've got to keep people in their jobs as long as possible right now. This isn't like March when you had, federal pandemic unemployment assistance for everyone. This is different. So it's even more important now that we keep our doors open and safely as possible.
It is. We need to get these people back to work, not only for the ski areas, but like you said, for all the trickle down of that, for people like Bayside Beverage and all of our restaurants that count on that ski business, that count on the snowmobile business. So we need to be safe. We need to get these places open. One of the things that all of our hotels have done in the area, or most of our hotels, is to take the Pure Michigan Pledge. And if you're not familiar with that, it basically says that you are operating your business in a manner that is safe to your employees and safe to your guests. Over 400 people in the state have taken that pledge, a lot of them in this area. And I think that will be very important as the state reopens after December 8th. When things get back open, people need to know that they can come somewhere and feel safe and have a great time. And we know that people love Northern Michigan. So we want them to know that it's safe for them to come up here. So it's really easy to do. It doesn't cost anything. It takes less than 2 minutes to do. And if people want to take the Pure Michigan Pledge, and I really recommend that all the businesses in the area do this, you can just Google Pure Michigan Pledge. It'll come right up, and it literally is a 2-minute thing to take that pledge and then follow through and make sure that you're doing everything you can with your businesses so that we can have a successful winter here. 30% of the business in our area is done through our hotels is done December, January, February. That's not insignificant. We need to have those people here.
We definitely do. And we need to look at all of the opportunities we have to keep our community safe and keep our community employed and keep going and just be strong. Just be Petoskey strong, like we've been all along. And, we've said several times, it's just a mask, and it's just what we need to do right now. And we can. We're very, very good at being a strong community. We've proven it, and we can do it again.
Absolutely. And I think there are a lot of people who have always come up here for skiing. They're still going to come up here for skiing. Let's face it, a lot of people wear a mask when they're skiing anyway. So we want those people to come. I think there will be a rise in the number of people that come here to do things like cross-country ski and snowshoe. Yes, they can do that downstate, but I think people are sick of looking at the same four walls. They want to come experience something different. And to have them come up once is great, but we have such a special product here. We have such a wonderful place, great businesses, great service, that I think once these people come up that are new to the area, they will continue to come up, and that will be something that will, down the line, help our economy.
We hope so very much. We can all do it safely, and it will we will all get past this. As we say, we're all in this together. We're not in the same boat by any stretch. It's different for everyone. But the most important thing we do is, support our hospitals, support our frontline workers, wear our masks, do our distancing now, do what we have to do to keep our hospitals from being overwhelmed so that our businesses can continue to operate as well. It's all tied together, and it's the most important thing we can do right now.
Absolutely. We need places like Johann's and Grandpa Shorter's to stay open, and we know that people are doing the best that they can right now. We just need that to continue. We need to have a strong December. Everybody out there, if you could be doing snow dances, we definitely could do some snow. I've tried it. I think I've been bumping when I need to be, zagging or something, but
when you're supposed to zag.
Snow dances and safety so that we can keep everybody open through the winter. We know winter is a slower time than summer, but it's still incredibly busy, incredibly important to have all of these places open. And the only way we're going to be able to stay open is if we're staying safe now.
Well, thank you so much, Diane. I appreciate it. Anything else you want to touch
on? I'm just ready to get out and play in the snow. I think everybody else is too. So if you haven't gotten your season passes from one of the resorts yet, make sure you do that. And just go out and have a good time. Enjoy what you can and be thankful for the many blessings that we have here in Northern Michigan, because the Petoskey area is a very special place where we're very lucky to be here.
We absolutely are. Mask up, spread out, be kind. We're going to stay safe so that we can stay open. Thank you so much, Diane. I appreciate it. We will look forward to talk. I look forward to the day when we're all in the same building again.
I know.
Stay safe and have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for taking time today.
Thank you.